So you want to move to Spicewood, Texas, but before you do, you want to have an idea of where it's at, what's around, where the airport is, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you the map. I'm going to walk you around and show you where everything is to help you get a better idea if this is the right area for you. What's up, guys? My name is Caroline. I am your Austin area realtor, and I'm out here helping people relocate to Austin and the surrounding area. So if that's you, whether you're moving this month or later on in the year, reach out to me, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom consultation with me just like these people did. And I'd love to help you make a smooth move to Austin, Texas. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything about what it's like to live in Austin, Texas, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you can be the first to know about Austin real estate. So Spicewood, Texas is a community about 36 miles northwest of downtown Austin, typically about a 50 to 60 minute drive to downtown Austin and about an hour drive from the Austin airport. Spicewood is in Austin's hill country, so you're going to get some great hill country views, some lake views, and depending on where you are, there are lots of outdoor activities available as well. Take note, this is more of what I would call country living compared to what it's like living in the inner city of Austin. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map. So starting from downtown Austin, like I said, Spicewood is going to be northwest, about 50 minutes northwest of Austin. There is one major highway that runs through Spicewood, which is Highway 71. So let's go ahead and zoom in here. Here is Highway 71 coming from Austin all the way out through like the Bee Cave area, all the way up to Spicewood. And if you keep going, you'll hit Marble Falls, and it just keeps going northwest to Llano all the way up. So on Highway 71, as we're a little bit further out from the center of the city, out here traffic isn't nearly as bad unless there's an accident, and then it kind of sucks because there's really only one major highway, like I said. But all along the highway, you're going to get lots of restaurants, get some wineries, some breweries, activities, gyms, grills, things like that. So let's go ahead and start all the way down from Bee Cave. So if you've watched my Bee Cave tour, you'll know that Bee Cave has a lot of amenities. It has the Hill Country Galleria. So if we start here, Highway 71 runs through Bee Cave. And if you just keep going up northwest, we're about here Spicewood starts. So we're gonna have some restaurants here, some pizza places, grills, breweries. Lake Travis Middle School is here. So this part of Spicewood is going to be zoned to Lake Travis ISD. So here's Lake Travis Middle School where you could be zoned to. Let's see, Angel's Ice House is a really popular restaurant with outdoor live music. Then we've got another winery out here. So not a lot out here, honestly. A lot of residential. Spicewood is a place where you can get a lot of land and it's rural living. So not a lot of amenities. There's a distillery out here. There's some gas stations, other restaurants. Opie's Barbecue is a famous barbecue joint that lots of people go to, so that's going to be right off Highway 71 as well. Spicewood Elementary School, Spicewood Vineyards. And if we just keep going up and up and up, we're eventually going to hit the Marble Falls area. Here we are, Marble Falls. So depending on which side of Spicewood you live on, you're either going to be closer to Bee Cave or Marble Falls, and those are the two big cities that you're gonna go for your groceries and your DMV. Honestly, Spicewood being such a rural area, you're going to have to drive to one of these bigger cities for your weekly errands probably. So there's not a huge abundance of entertainment and restaurant options here, but you are going to be a close drive. So like I said, 20-25 minutes to the Hill Country Galleria here in Bee Cave. These are going to be your closest HEBs, the Bee Cave HEB, which is the local grocery store if you're not from Texas, HEB, and then there's a Whole Foods right here as well, or the Lakeway HEB. They're about the same distance depending on where you live. And then the other way, you could go to this Marble Falls HEB. It just depends on where in Spicewood that you're living. But lots of greenery, lots of land, lots of outdoor recreation activities. So as you can see, as I'm zoomed out here, There's, you know, Muleshoe Bend Recreation Area. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit because I know there's more. Krause Springs is a really cool natural springs with swimming holes, waterfalls, hiking trails. It's very popular. Narrows Recreation Area. And then obviously we're so close to the Colorado River, which depending on where you are in Spicewood, it's called something different. So Colorado River, if you're down here by Lakeway, it's called Lake Travis. This little piece that runs right under Highway 71 is called the Pedernales River. So bodies of water are close by, so that's going to provide boating, fishing, swimming, all those lake life recreational activities. On the other side of Highway 71, there is Hamilton Pool, which is a famous swimming hole that lots of Austinites flock to. It's really beautiful, surrounded by a grotto. Pedernales Falls State Park is close by as well. This is technically going to be in Dripping Springs, but it's a close drive to Spicewood. Spicewood also has its own airport. So here it is right near Krause Springs, near the Colorado River. Now, this is going to be a small airport. It is nothing like the Austin airport where commercial flights come in and out all the time. This is going to be a smaller airport, but convenient if you happen to have a plane. Now, like I said, depending on what part of Spicewood you live in, you're going to be zoned to one of 3 school districts, either Lake Travis ISD, which is given an A rating from niche.com, Marble Falls ISD, which was given a B- rating from niche.com. That's going to be on the northwestern side, and then Johnson City ISD, which is more on the west side of Spicewood, which was given a B rating from niche.com. All really great school districts. It just depends on where you choose to live. As far as residential areas go, Spicewood has some neighborhoods, but it also has just big pieces of land. Here you're able to get, you know, an acre lot, you can get a 5-acre lot, you can get a 10-acre lot, you can get a 20-acre lot. You can get a lot of land in Spicewood. And that's really cool because it feels kind of like you're country living outside of the city, but really you're only an hour away from the city, 20 minutes, 25 minutes from lots of like the city amenities. Travis Settlement is a neighborhood in Spicewood, right at the beginning of Spicewood, and it's right off Highway 71, and it's pretty close to the lake here. Another really popular neighborhood in Spicewood is across the Pedernales River, Paleface Ranch. It has some houses right here on the Pedernales River, providing really great views, and then it's just a quick hop on Highway 71 to commute one way or the other. And then if you go a little bit further back, Briarcliff is a pretty popular neighborhood in the Spicewood area. You're going to have some homes overlooking the water, providing really great views. There's lots of homes available on the water. Then we have Pacebin Park, which is right here, this dedicated green space where you can go camping and hiking and all the outdoor activities right here in Spicewood, all along the Colorado River. Oh, and then if we keep going further out, near Marble Falls, Spicewood Trails is a newer community. You can get some new construction homes there that are decent sized lots. They're real pretty, real cute, updated kind of modern farmhouse, new construction homes there. So definitely a neighborhood worth looking into. Out here near Marble Falls, we've got the Baylor Scott and White Center. That's going to be your hospital if you're on this side of Marble Falls. If you are on the side closer to Bee Cave and Lakeway, your hospital is going to be here in Lakeway right here. There's another Baylor Scott and White. So again, just depending on where in Spicewood you live is going to determine which bigger city, Marble Falls or Bee Cave, that you're going to go to for those major errands like hospitals, grocery stores, DMV, things like that. All right, if we pull up one of my favorite tools, niche.com, they have rated the Spicewood area as an A- place to live based on these factors. Rated really well with the exception of the commute, which I understand, like I've been saying, if you're not remote working, then you are going to have a farther commute into wherever you're working, you know, getting your groceries, all that's going to be a little bit of a drive because Spicewood is kind of in a rural area. So I can understand that C rating. This other C+ rating for outdoor activities, I don't really understand this one because like I just showed you, there are plenty of outdoor activities available if you live out in Spicewood. Krause Springs, Hamilton Pool, Lake Travis, hiking, bike trails, golf. There's so many different things that I just shared with you for outdoor activities. So I am not really understanding the C+ rating. According to niche.com, the population is about 11,000 people. The median home value, $460,000. So the cost of living in Spicewood is going to be a little bit more affordable just because we are a little bit further out from the city. So housing prices, property taxes, cost of living expenses, they are going to be a little bit more affordable. So I could believe that. It does feel very rural because there is so much natural landscape. You are going to have to commute. It just feels a little bit more country living than anywhere else in the Austin area. Most people own their homes here. Not very many people rent. That makes sense. So that wraps up this deep dive into what it's like living in Spicewood, Texas. If this video brought any value to you at all, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more helpful information on what it's like to live in the Austin and surrounding area. If you're moving to the area either this month or later on in the year, go ahead and reach out to me, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call with me, and I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to the area. Thanks for watching.